Chapter 4, A Night of the Hot Dog. I am going downtown toward Chinatown, man. What a lovely day for a long walk, 20 or 30 blocks down to Chinatown. Oh, I better take a subway, man. Going down the subway steps, and oh no, man, dark subway steps down into the subway. Why, man, am I going down into the subway when I could be going up into the fresh air? Oh, here comes a Japanese no play again, man. I am moving in the slowest way possible, like a slow motion dream on the landing between the sidewalk above and the subway below, wondering, man, in my own hopeless, compulsive Horspedority's way, what is the best thing to do with the day? I know of only one solution, man, and that is my fan. Digging into satchel and withdrawing fan, turning on the little blades, man, and the warm air is blowing against my face, and I am alive again, man, in the humming breeze. Blue-haired lady going down the steps. She needs a little fan, man, walking down beside her and cooling her with gentle air currents. What a lovely breeze. Yes, ma'am, everyone needs a Horspedority's fan. Hey, take it with you on the subway and never be oppressed. Special offer of a lifetime today, only $1.95. I wish I could sell you this one, but it's my only sample. Pick one up sometime. Oh, I must do that. It is so cool. Going through the turnstiles, man. Clackety crunch through the turnstiles into a dark tunnel. Lunatics everywhere. Happily, I am fanning myself and wearing an overcoat as not to be mistaken for a lunatic. I am in the subway, man. What, man, am I doing in the subway? Here comes the train. I can feel the wind against my face. The great vacuum fan pushing the air along ahead of it, rippling my beard. There's the subway driver, man, and his little control room looking out the window. I salute him with my fan, man, and I am now getting in the subway car, and I am actually going to Chinatown when I should be going to Van Cortlandt Park to climb through the bushes. I was born up there, man, and soon I will return there to walk in the grass and have dreams, man. Directly across from me, man, is the subway window, and since it is dark in the tunnel and light in the subway car, I can see my Horspedority's head reflected with hair sticking out in 90 different directions. Weird-looking Horspedorities. Horspedorities making demon little ratty faces, crawling eyeball into corners, wrinkling up rodent-like nose, pulling gums back, sticking teeth out, making slow chewing movements. Freaking myself out, man, and several other people in the car. Fanning myself with plastic breezes, making weird faces. What else, man, is needed? The only one thing, man, and that is a tremendously deep and resonant Horspedority's Tibetan Lama bass note, which he is now going to make Brahmo. Mothers with their children looking at me, man, and explaining to their kiddies that if you don't learn to blow silent farts in church, you will turn out like that awful man. But the kids know, man. They know it is better to freely release the energies. However, while other passengers are sweltering in the summer heat, Horspedority's swelters twice as much because he is wearing an overcoat. Subway doors open. See signs saying Canal Street. I must get satchel closed in this Horspedority's. Stop! Hold the doors, man! Put away fan, trying to stand up, trying to get moving in gigantic overcoat, moving toward door which is closing on my Horspedority's beard, entrapping the hairs, and forcing me to stand here, man, without moving, lest I receive exquisite pain, man, of tearing out my beard by the roots. So I am going an extra stop, man, with my beard caught in the door, so I can approach Chinatown from 10 or 15 blocks below to stimulate the appetite, man. Here is the next stop, man, and my beard is released, and I am going out of the car and up the stairs, man, coming out amongst the many warehouses below Chinatown, and streets are empty, and the workday is over. Horspedority's is completely alone, man. And in that case, it is time to step into a doorway. Open satchel, take out special Montgomery Ward metal mail order, glass enclosed, water-filled, wire-screened, rubber-hosed, lung-preserving motherfucking hookah. And out of my moisture-proof herbalist pouch, I am removing a generous pinch of Mexican papaya leaf, man, to get my enzymes flowing. Sprinkling the leaves into the bowl of the hookah, and then I dig out out the World's Fair award-winning best designed Japanese perpetual match. A square metal container filled with lighter fluid in which a slender steel-supported wick of flint and cotton is immersed. And by simply pulling pulling out this match of cotton steel and striking it along the abrasive face of this container, I shall have fire with which to light my health food pipe. Scratch. 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 It doesn't seem to be working, man. The Japanese perpetual match is perpetually on the blink, man. And I am reverting back to old-style book matches. And I have ignition and lift off, man. I am inhaling smoke and rising, man. All four burners in my brain. The big bird is afloat, man. Yes, man, there is nothing like health food smoke from herbs grown by Mexican monks in their juggle monasteries, good for bent minds, scaly elbows, and the purple dorkies. The big bird is floating toward Chinatown, man, to the mysterious land of tree ears and fried rice. Good, wholesome, macrobiotic vegetarian food. But first, man, I must buy a hot dog from this hot dog wagon on the street. But first, man, I must buy the hot dog seller's gigantic umbrella. How much you want for that umbrella, man? Oh, umbrella not for sale. You want hot dog, mustard, sauerkraut? Hey, I want that umbrella, man. That enormous red, white, and blue umbrella with the hot dog picture on the side of it, man. Oh, how much do you want for it? Hey, man, not for sale. $10 cash, man. It doesn't belong to me. It belongs to the company. Hey, Dick, man, you tell the motherfucking company that the wind blew it down the street and a Puerto Rican kid grabbed it and ran off a doorway and you couldn't find him or your gang would steal your little truck too. What's a hot dog seller man supposed to do for the company, man? Beat off attackers with a rubber hot dog? Come on, man, don't be a sap. Wise guy, taking hold of the umbrella. Why not let him steal it? I mean, he gives me $10 and he steals it. Somebody stole the umbrella, just like he said. All right, he stole. Yeah. All right, then give me the $10. Hey, you are a true corporate structure man. Help me roll this thing up. Rolling up the red, white, and blue umbrella along the shaft. Okay, scram, out of here. Well, what if it rains, man? If it rains, I am covered, man, all the way. Walking along, carrying an incredible umbrella, man. Big as a fucking flagpole. It's heavy, man. It's practically breaking my arms I'm carrying. But I'm so happy, man. I have this umbrella with my insignia of a crossed hot dog on a bun. Many 15-year-old chicks in a rainstorm can fit under this umbrella with horse majorities. An auspicious purchase, man. I'd better check my horoscope. A journey will turn out more expensive than you bargained for. Right, man. I bought a fucking $10 umbrella, man, where all the stoned out Chinamen are sitting on their doorsteps, man, tripping on ginseng root and salt plums. This is Horse Majorities, man. Tape recording a message for the great time capsule to be buried in a concrete and dug up tomorrow. I am in Chinatown, man, and I am receiving brain flashes from previous lifetimes. As a Chinaman, man, used to play Chinese flute, man, 1,000 years ago under a doorstep. Yes, man, I used to be in the court of the paper dragon. And speaking of dragon, man, my right arm is scraping along the ground from the satchel, fan, and heavy umbrella I'm carrying around. It is time, man, to go into this little Chinese store and buy some more stuff, man, to make my trip even heavier. Chinese toys, man. Little wooden people in a rowboat, a miniature tea set, a toy drum. Buy. Thank goodness I am out of that store, man, having only bought 15 precious, valuable, worthless objects. And dig, man, here comes a 15-year-old Chinese chick with beautiful eyes and long black hair. Man, how I would love to bowl in her pagoda. Hey, baby, dig this music. Hand special sheet music to almond-eyed, smiling, turned-on Chinese chick. Sing it tonight, baby, at St. Nancy's Church on the Bowery. As you can see, we included a Chinese drum in our ensemble. Take out toy drum and give it to chick. Here, baby, take this drum and carry it around and bang it when you feel like it. And come to St. Nancy's tonight at 8 o'clock. The address is on that sheet music. I'd like to say more, but I must get some other plastic assorted instruments, wander around, fall down, have dinner, and get lost. So come to St. Nancy's, baby, and we'll roll the I Ching together. See you later, baby. Later. Here's a little tin sword, man. Cheap enough, suitable for a 4-star general and a Puerto Rican cavalry riding a giant roach. It's time to get out of Chinatown, man, as I am a fit of wild buying. But first I must purchase this pair of black chopsticks. Might as well purchase 3 or 4 pairs. I mean, walking along, man, drawn to the storefront Buddhist temple of Kuan Yin. Must go inside, man, and get my fortune. Old Chinese man sitting on folded chairs, reading newspapers, talking, looking at nothing. Spaced out Chinaman, man. Walking past them to the bowl of fortunes in front of the statue of Kuan Yin, beautiful goddess of luck. I drop a quarter in the fortune bowl and draw out a little roll of paper wrapped in a rubber band. Tiny magic fortune scroll. Unroll it. Read. The umbrella of the Buddha opens over you as a smile, good fortune indeed. Right, man. The umbrella is checking out on all sides. Destiny, man. You can't fight it. But in order to perform the heroic duty of the Knight of the Hot Dog and carry my enormous umbrella, I must have something to eat immediately, man. Out of the temple, man, and back into the noisy streets, maybe buy a few soybean curds, man. Healthful, noxious, nutritious, square, globular, gummy, texture, disgusting bean curd, man. Make anybody but a Chinaman pass out from eating them. Wait a second, man. Here is a fantastic box of gray 100-year-old eggs, man. Eat one, die instantly. Let me have half a dozen. Well, better make it a dozen of these eggs, please. Thank you. No more room in my satchel, man. I will have to carry them in my overcoat. What else, man, shall I get to eat? A salty Chinese cooker and some black beans cookie and some black bean soup. So salty, man, that you're thirsty for a week after downing some. I better go up 42nd Street, man, and have a 15 steamed rubber hamburgers.